Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Nick.
Oh,
there he is. We just finished filming a like an hour-long interview, let's call it. He's launching his new channel with Matt Rogers, Fab School. The links will be below. This will post after the interview, like a week or so later, anyway.
A week,
maybe less. We'll see if I'm out or if I have content or don't have content at the time.
That makes sense.
I'm going to do a quick mail day because it came when Nick came over, so I thought I'd do it. This is the bottom of the box. I'll show you guys. Always tape the bottom of the box, especially like this came from overseas. This is not a good way to send a box. Like tape it up because customs and things will like mistreat it a little bit. But, ooh.
First Ed crew.
Lots of first ed crew.
Yeah.
They have sleeves in them.
Nice.
The sleeves taped to them.
All right.
Maybe they had a card on them. I don't know.
How many is that?
Is it 8? I'm expecting 8.
Yep,
It is
8.
8. Well, I mean, guys, you know I'll open them all, so it's kind of irrelevant if they're a little banged up, but do not send boxes that are not taped on the bottom. Even if the box seems secure, sometimes customs open, especially cardboard. They I've seen an alpha box with the plastic ripped off.
I shipped stuff. I think I shipped a sealed appreciation kit, and I put on a piece of paper, happy birthday, enjoy, please do not open, customs or something.
That's when they'll open it.
Yeah, well, I don't think I said. I just literally said a happy birthday on it. I was just on a piece of paper and just put it in the thing just so they would. It's better, more likely I wouldn't open it. But yeah.
I've seen an alpha box with the with the plastic ripped off it. So
opening a Monarch first case.
So the thing is, Nick, you has been in the game for 2 years, so he's got pretty much most of the cards. What he's lacking is some Monarch foils. So I told him if we record it, I'm happy to dig for some.
Yeah.
So he's pretty much going to take every common and rare, and we're hoping to pick up a Beacon of Victory, Majestic foil. If we get that, he might scream. You might see Nick scream.
Yeah.
He might be happier getting that than winning nationals, right?
Maybe.
No. Hey, by the way, are you keeping all your nationals and stuff rewards when you get them, or do you sell some?
Sell them all.
All right.
Even the trophy. Even the first.
So in the
trophy,
future, guys, when you hear me say Nick, I'll be talking about this Nick. If he wins stuff, I'm gonna probably be hunting.
I do have the goods. We've just done a.
Put it on the. Why don't you jump in for a sec? Right. So we did quite a big trade.
I can see the thing here. I'm not a.
That's it.
All this stuff. The game is dead. The market is dead.
So what was our whole trade worth as like a net value? Because we traded, so we didn't swap a lot of money.
15,000?
Yeah, 15,000. So the way we went, Nick and I, like a match made in heaven, because he wants to go from all the bulky stuff to singles, and I want to go from all my singles to single cards or bulk. So I've ended up with like 3 cases of Crucible, of War, an Arcane box. Amazing trade for me because I got a year's worth of content out of it. And he's got cards that definitely under market because you don't do that many cards at market. Guys, if you ever are looking to trade or sell cards, and it's
especially with me, if you want some money.
Especially with Nick. So you're also an admin on the Oceanic page.
Yeah.
So he's one of the admins. So Monarch has like 12 cards before you hit the foil. Well, there we go.
I've noticed some of their foils until they bend. That's when you notice. So
I saw a thing that you can like rehydrate foils. Have you heard of that?
No.
All right. If you want, because why not just smash through this case? Step in. We don't need to you can sort of show the card, but we only need to show the hits while we go through this, and we'll talk shit. So again, the main part here, guys, is Nick's promoting the new channel, Fab School. I won't go through detail in this video, but
all right. So the foil is before the equipment.
Correct.
Right,
it's cool. 12 cards in, I believe. So put the foils in the middle. That's going to be the stack that you take, and you don't want the rares, do you?
No.
Perfect.
But yeah, so Monarch. What's happening with Monarch? There's all the prices of
Monarch's underpriced. That's my I think Monarch's a good set.
Oh, foil Phantasmaclasm. That's a good hit.
There we go. Not the Majestic we want.
Still a good card.
And the Herald of Air Edition, not foil. So what I usually do, so you can do it or I will, is I'll pop foil Majestics in the sleeve. It's just easier to tell them apart later.
Makes sense.
And the bins behind you, my makeshift Yeah, but I like Monarch.
Yeah.
It was definitely the set I've opened the most of because I was like, when I got into the game.
That's a good hit. Exude Confidence.
Exude is
a
a
great
good
card.
hit. Is it the most expensive? One of the most expensive Majestics in the set.
I think it's the most. It's
On
most
its
played.
own, yeah.
Yeah, it's the most
Yeah.
played.
Well, that's the argument with generic in general, right?
Yeah.
Most of the top cards. Let me adjust this. There we go. Most of the top cards are generic for price. I put a comment on another YouTuber's video. If you're going to invest in singles, second Herald Erudition.
This is a very Prism box.
So far.
Well, at least he's not $700 anymore.
So you're about to be a FAB YouTuber.
I'll try.
Well, it'll be, I think, different to most content because I think the difference is you and Matt have pedigree.
Yeah.
Which is different. Like, again, we compare to Arsenal past. Like, Hayden's a very good player. Brendan, I don't know well, but I believe he's very, very good. Like, it's high-level play stuff, very different to, like, the average
Yeah, I mean,
YouTuber.
they have great content compared to other people with a lot of subscribers. So
That's for sure, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean...
Well, it's
I'm
more
definitely-
well-deserved is what I'm saying.
Oh, absolutely.
Because they've actually... They have trophies and stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, exactly. They actually
If you're going to listen to someone talk about... Well, funnily enough, let's talk about that. If you really think about it in the sporting world, most content creators in the sporting world don't have a fucking clue.
Yeah.
You know, like sports broadcasters, how annoying they are because they don't really
Yeah.
they couldn't do what they're telling other people to do.
Yeah, exactly.
In you and Matt's case, that's going to be very different. Very, very different.
Deep-Rooted Evil. Cool card. That's the thing, these cards aren't even good now. Well, there's no point selling them. It just could be good next set. You might want to change your deck, and then all of a sudden you just...
If you can afford it, you should, yeah. You should definitely hold on to most of...
That's literally why I took all these singles, because I'm always buying, I'm always trading, I like the game, I like the cards.
Yeah.
And it's a good time to do it too, because you don't know what's coming out in the next set. You don't know what's going to be valuable, what's going to be sought after.
Well, correct. Every light card might be very relevant next set.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Oh, there you go. Dynamo. What a hit.
It's a good hit. Wait, did you want
a
one?
Retreat Herald?
Didn't you just
Oh,
buy
I got
it?
a Celestial Catalyst. It was not as exciting, but, you know, I like to think...
Theoretically, I find that more exciting because it's such... How do I explain it? It's like a liquid card. Like that, you can sell trade easy. This, you got to think about the price and who will pay for it and what. Like, I actually... I don't know. I don't love cardboard enough to, like, have a whole room full of singles. But that's the way you should do it. Yeah. Like, look at the playmat. It's an iconic FAB
definitely.
card.
Sea Strike, I think they call it.
When you say they... Actually, I taught him that, you know. Because that's a Chris Sires, like, unseals thing, but Paul wasn't aware.
Okay.
Like, it's a C strike. There's an E strike and a C strike.
That's not a cold foil one.
No.
You already got the cold foil, that's right.
Usually the legendary, you might still hit something.
All right, last pack magic in this box, all yours.
No, go for it.
All
I'll
right.
tidy up these. So you're a messy, I can't be this messy. It does my head in. It's fine.
I've never even organized... Oh, Shadow Versa. That's a good last hit. That's very playable.
Yeah, not,
Foil there.
not the four you want.
That's okay.
We'll get there.
Yep,
Got
definitely.
3 more boxes to go. Alright, you do the honors. So, you know, on this channel we have a meme. I assume you don't watch every single stream I do, but we open boxes upside down.
Okay.
And the amount of times we hit the Fabled on the first pack on the right,
Okay.
an upside down box is insane.
All right, well, let's do that
We
then.
just tear it. Yeah, you don't have to be. Alright. Now, see how it's a bit messy?
Yep.
Just pick the pack. Go for it. Watch.
Okay.
It'll be spicy. Although with Monarch, not yet. We haven't hit spice on the bottom of a... No, we did. We pulled a vestige.
Okay. All right,
First
this
pack on the bottom.
is not very
Didn't work for you?
spicy. This is... Oh, there's a Mark of the Beast. It's non-foil, but I guess that's like...
That's not...
Not as what you're after. In terms of spice.
No.
Yeah, I think Monarch's cool. I think a lot of the cards are underpriced. Like, I remember Herald of Erudition Extended Art being $120 US,
Yeah.
and I snapped them for that much because I decided, yep, this is the time. That's ridiculous. Ooh, a foil Guardian of the Shadow Realm.
Nice.
Your sleeve. Get that
So
one.
it's just the one Beacon of Victory. That's what you're missing.
all
Is
I'm
that a
missing.
master set or a master play
Master
set?
playset.
Yeah, that's...
Whenever I say master set, it's three of everything.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah.
Masters is usually one of each, but you actually so Nick here does play foil alpha E-strikes in his deck. No, he didn't spend $3,000 on them. Let's be clear. Nope. I don't think you did.
I paid $100 each.
Yeah.
And I pulled one, so I paid $200 for a set.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. So, and then I bought another set for $4,500 US.
If you saw them,
Nationals.
If you saw them, you'd cry. They're a bit dog-eared.
No, they're not. They're very nice. They look perfectly fine. I don't ruin my cards when I shuffle.
Like, you can barely tell them.
I know.
I kind of like it.
So it's fine.
One thing I like is the art, like, between the sets. Although the cards are consistent, the foiling all looks so different. Like, you can nearly hide what set the card's from and guess by how bright the foil is. Aria being...
Yeah.
Maybe too bright, but very bright.
So what are your thoughts on the market right now? You're opening... Oh, what the hell? 2 yellow glistens as
That
the
happens
rares.
a lot, man. I have a feeling that's because of... that these are printed for draft.
Yeah.
That you get, like, more double ups. Because in draft, you can't take both cards out.
Yeah.
You gotta pick one. Man, I don't, like... So I'm doing the auction, which you know about.
Yeah, someone took that idea from you and did it first.
It's fine.
Yeah.
They undersold. They didn't advert... Like, how do you do a, like, whatever, $20,000-ish auction without telling anyone?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
You must not... So the theory is it's someone not super in the community and wanted the quick money. Like
Yeah,
eBay
makes sense.
3-day auction. They got quick money.
Makes sense.
Dreamweavers,
Which
cold
is kind
foil.
of... Oh, nice.
It's so pretty, just not worth anything.
For now.
For now.
Like,
exactly.
that's the thing.
They're
People...
still rare, so that's the thing,
Hey.
right? What they're worth today is sort of irrelevant because they're so rare.
Yeah.
Like, there's still only going to be X amount of those ever.
At the end of the day, it's kind of just... Why would you pay $100? Like, people were, like, paying $500 for cold foil Majestics and before the set was released. And
Yes.
Then and then people will complain that they lost money and then that they're just going to... And then they're salty about it. But at the end of the day, it's your own fault.
Look, if you are speculating...
Another exude. Let's go.
If you're speculating anything, you're taking big risks.
Yes.
Crypto, NFTs, share market, futures trading, whatever people do.
I have my own
That
strategies.
is a hit and a
Oh, that
half.
is nice.
It's a foil nourishing.
I have my own strategies for buying and selling because I've done it for so many years. But one of my major don't do's is don't buy a card at hype price.
Do not buy week one.
Even you don't. Just in general, I wouldn't speculate during the hype, like expecting something to go up a lot.
Yeah.
I always wait for things to settle.
Yeah.
And then make my moves if I decide to.
I think
because
people's
it's consistent.
argument-
It's
yeah.
consistent more than anything.
I think people's argument to that is that
Yeah.
if they don't get it during that week one, it might quadruple or something and they miss out. It's that FOMO. That's all it is.
I think in the FAB thing, it's more just.
It's not foil.
I know, unlucky. I think it's more in the FAB world where people just want to make money.
Yeah.
And then they lose money, blame the game and not themselves. And
That's the crazy bit. It's like no one at LSS has ever put out a thing going, buyer beware.
Yeah, exactly.
We're selling out. Like, they don't do that. They just go, this is out of print.
Yep.
Yep.
And people just get mad about it, then complain on YouTube, and then go through the
I'll put this out there because I don't care. I don't like this channel doesn't make money. It will never make money. Like profit wise, it's never gonna I'm never gonna get my money back. I literally the week Everfest comes out, I'm doing a max box opening at Blood Rush Gaming in Gosford.
Fun.
Because I bought like 10 cases from him. We're gonna have a group of friends. People are gonna have a list of what cards they want, like a warrior list and a ninja, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna share the cards. Everyone's boxes we're sharing.
Ooh, fun.
Everything else is going up on the market that night.
All right.
Because it'll be so overpriced
Yeah.
the night of. Now, they might go up more, but like talking about EV, the EV on like $120 Everfest box, you're probably going to be able to sell most of the foil Majestics
Yep.
for double that.
Yep, probably.
That's my point. And you're going to get a foil Majestic per box. So if all you do is sell the foil Majestic for $120, immediately, you never paid for anything. And if you pull a Fabled and you keep it, you got it for free.
Yeah, exactly.
That's literally what I'm doing. And why I'm saying that in a video is don't buy week one. Just don't.
Yeah.
Week 1, it's too hyped. Most certainly don't pre-buy. Like, I don't know if you can pre-buy cards.
Well, some
LGSs
you got some time
might...
before the ProQuest starts to get your cards. 3 weeks.
But I think if you're going to ProQuest, you should probably have some boxes yourself.
Yes.
And enough friends that you play with to trade cards that you need. Like I said, steal my idea. We're gonna not you.
Yeah.
But same in your friend group. Like where I gave everyone in mine. Like I gave 4 cases away to the group as a Christmas gift. Like everyone got a box. Oh. By the way, the LGS like helped me with the cost.
Yeah.
I didn't pay retail. For like I'm generous, but I also got a very good deal on giving those away.
Foil Spill Blood. Oh, and so a double majestic box.
That's good.
Foil Spill Blood and Sonata.
But yeah, we got 16 boxes between 16 people. I'm assuming like 5 or 6 of us will be there on the night.
Yep.
We're not gonna open for personal reasons. We're just gonna open to get everyone's decks full as much as we can. Because if you open with enough people, you should end up with
a lot of stuff.
Well, you should end up with like at least non-foils of everything you want to put in your deck, minus the legendaries. But again, out of that many boxes, we'll probably hit a legendary or 2 anyway. Because usually it's per case.
Yeah.
So we should probably see 4 legendaries. And we'll see what the Fabled is. If it ends up being a...
Oh, that is a cold foil. Iron Weave.
It is. That's right. I was going to say this in our last conversation. I hope they do more class-specific equipment with Arcane Barrier.
Yeah.
Like where it has something like destroy and get going
again.
No, in Monarch it's common. I'm telling you,
like
more
that.
than other sets.
I do not like that.
But I think it kind of works for draft. That's my opinion.
For sealed, it's not good because if you get 2 of those in blue as your 2 rares, it's like, cool. I don't like it. But that's my drafting experience. My sealed experience with this set.
I haven't played sealed yet.
Yeah.
Sealed is when you get 6 packs and build it.
I'm not a fan of sealed. I don't think it works, but
no,
that's just me, my personal opinion. But like, I'm never going to travel to
a sealed event,
sealed call or something again.
So have you travelled for FAB yet?
Yep, I've gone to New Zealand. That's it. Because I've only gone to New Zealand.
Did you play the PvE thing there?
No, that was for people who like didn't do well at that event.
Yeah, it was the in-between event, right?
Yeah, so
like, what's your opinion on PvE in general?
If you like it, you like it.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, the more range you have of people is better because...
Oh, for sure. For the game. For the health. I like, price-wise, investing-wise, sure. My big thing is I don't like playing board games, per se.
Yeah. I literally just play cards. So I like playing card games, so... But,
imagine, my excitement for it is if they have special print rewards for PvE. So, like, you go an hour early to your armory, and if you and your mates can beat the boss in a certain time frame, which is I think what the New Zealand one had was 40 damage in 4 turns, you get a special card. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean they can do that easy.
Like an alternate art. I mean, let's not say tunic because we have the alternate art for that, but like an alt art, anything that would go in your deck. That's rare.
But that builds towards PvE.
No, just
in general.
Same cards, like an E-strike, but it's full art. Like if you could only win that in PvE.
Oh, it's a double. See, look at that.
Yeah,
Monarch. Yeah, Monarch is dead, by the way. Just saying.
That's a very valuable card. That's a chain card.
Yep, definitely.
Every chain wants that. We actually just talked about that card. It gives you a lot of breathing room, especially in Blitz, to just block out a whole turn. Although that's like a super CC card, right?
Because the health.
Yes.
Thing. But yeah, two legendary case. That's a good start. It's a good case.
The chances for a library have gone down significantly, but if we do, this is the god case.
I've never pulled a Fabled, so don't hold your breath.
Never. We can change that if you stay long enough. I got enough boxes.
I got time, but
it's guaranteed.
Is it guaranteed?
If you open enough, it is.
Okay. I mean, I'm not opposed. Opening packs is pretty fun.
Well, are you coming to the farewell event, a Welcome Wraith farewell?
Yep, I'll be at a couple.
Are you coming to the Parramatta one on the Sunday?
I could. I haven't booked or anything.
I don't think the tickets are up for it.
Okay.
We're doing the Everfest box at 4 p.m.
Okay.
And the event starts at 12.
Okay.
But I'm going to open one of every first edition. And I usually get people to like jump in and open packs. So you're welcome to come. I mean, you know.
What a case. The chat saw that. Chat saw that. I was like, oh man, that's nothing.
Blur it.
The chat saw that, man. I was like, the chat saw that. Ooh. Oh.
That's a hit.
What a case. Oh my goodness.
That's a hit. These are probably rarer than the legendaries, to be honest.
That's yes, this is a case. Oh my goodness.
Well, I'll show the hits later.
But yeah, that's a card that was super cheap, and I decided to pick them up when I did, and I was glad.
Well, he actually bought all of mine to finish his set, right? You're trying to finish your set?
I paid what they were worth at the time. Nothing to be said about that. Now they've literally doubled. People are paying $250 for them now, US.
Yeah,
they've just doubled out of nowhere, and I'm just thinking that's where people can find opportunities.
I've made videos about opportunities. You very much, especially if you feel like you're stuck and in the Australian scene, you're not making money.
Yeah,
go look at Europe or Asia. They want different things.
Yeah, definitely.
They play different metas. Like Italy, Kano won.
Yeah.
I imagine if you are a player in Italy, right, or an investor in Italy, you're more likely to buy like high-end Kano stuff, right? More people will build that deck in the place where that deck was winning.
And there's so many different ways to invest. Like, people are so obsessed with, I need legendaries, I need my Cold Foil Stormstriders or Braveforge Braces, and like, if you don't have a high bankroll, like, I can show the chat in a minute what I picked up off you. I got some cheapo stuff because
it's all the common Cold Foils, basically.
Yep, I got another Cold Foil common, Stubby Hammerers.
Man, this box, how many Cold Foils is that? 5?
Yeah, and an extended art. That's crazy. This box actually didn't even have a foil majestic, but I guess it has an extended art one.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah.
I think that's the slot it takes. Yeah.
Must be nice.
All right, last pack.
Oh, that's still a good card. Ode to Wraith and a Celestial Cataclysm. Still a good way to end. That's a good foil.
Double Sea Strike box as well.
Oh yeah, nice.
Nutty.
Yeah,
and you probably got a lot more cards there to finish up. So this is what Nick bought. Like, it's 15,000 worth of cards, but
I don't have to go through everything. But like, I take everything. Like, you can see there's Brave Forges here, Bullseyes, all these cheap ones.
Yeah.
Like, there's opportunities everywhere. You know, if you're someone, like there's these things, you know.
Yeah.
The cheapo ones, you know,
their sledges are not worth a lot.
Yeah, and you can say to yourself, okay, I could if you're new to investing or something. I've done this for so many years that I just have so much the inventory that if you're someone who's starting out and you have $2,000, you think I want to invest in Flesh and Blood. I'd recommend, instead of buying a Cold Foil Braveforge Braces or a mask, I'd buy 10 Cold Foil Commons.
Yeah.
And the reason that is because, first of all, you want to resell to make, say you want to make 10%. You're stuck with one card to make that 10%. Whereas if you have a range of different cards, you could sell, say if you got like one of each Null Rune and like one of each Iron Rot, you can sell one, get back, if you buy them for 200 each, and you can get the 220 back pretty quickly, and you have so many different ones.
So,
and it's more accessible to people because more people are willing to buy a cheaper Cold Foil that they want for their deck than the big expensive ones.
Most people in like this world watch Rudy for investment content, right?
Yep.
He does his whole sealed product investing because it's liquid. Like, you can sell a sealed box, right?
Yeah, but it's just more expensive.
Keep in mind,
it's super
if
expensive.
all you have is a harder finder as your investment, which is how I want to invest. I want to have the high end stuff. I have to know it's not liquid.
Yeah.
Cannot sell it. You cannot turn around and get market value in a day. You can't.
But your bankroll's a lot higher than most people.
Stubby Hammerers is actually in a lot of decks, and you can sell this today. Like, if you want to sell it today, you can. And you more likely can sell this at market value than that Foil Sea Strike at market value today.
Yep.
That will take you a couple of weeks, and people will negotiate harder.
Yep.
They'll look on TCG Player, and they'll usually pay you TCG Player. There's a whole, I think liquidity is like a big thing. And this is the recap of the box.
A lot of people are scared.
Stubby Hammerers is playable. I don't know about the other ones as much.
These are the most playable. That's not very playable.
Actually,
but yeah.
This is in, it's not in Anyway, it's in like Bolton decks, I think.
Okay.
But either way, 2 legendaries, and we definitely paid for that case.
Yeah.
That's not even counting the 2 sea strikes in here. Like we got all the good majestics too.
Yeah, exactly.
And the foil ones were not too bad either. Spillblood and a Nourishing.
But I just want to tell people that the game isn't dead. Like, you see people saying that no one's buying, I'm not buying, all the whales, you can see my face here like that. Yeah. They're saying, oh, I'm not buying, but then you see the same people saying they're not buying, commenting they're buying their Alpha Rainbow Foil Majestics. And so, like, you can't believe what everyone says. Everyone has an agenda in some way, even if they don't intend to. They still like want to make money, and so don't listen to these people that say that you should sell your cards for nothing, because they're the ones that are going to buy them because they're scaring you, and then they're just going to take your position. Like, no one's selling a Cold Heart for $6,000. I'm sorry,
no one.
It's not happening.
Or the eye. I don't know if you have ranted about this in a video that's not out yet. Someone like Rudy bought an Eye of Ophidia for $4,500 US.
Yep, sure.
But he literally says in the video, he's like, the guy wanted 10 months ago, and I bought it at 50% of eBay. That's what he said.
Okay.
The prominent YouTuber who does the market stuff every week, guess what he put the valuation in for Eyes now? 4,500.
Yeah,
but the fucking video of the guy buying the Eye for 4.5. First, it's Rudy.
Yeah, and you get...
Second, so by the way, you and I cannot buy $4,500 Eyes.
No.
Because we're not Rudy. Second, he said it's 50%.
Yeah.
But you don't have to take his word for it. That's the dumb thing here, by the way.
Yes.
Is that anyone took his word for it, because you don't fucking know exactly what was paid.
Yeah, exactly.
Second,
everyone has an agenda.
If someone says I bought it for 4.5 and it's half of the market value, you at least got to put it at like 7,000. Yeah. You can't just go, well, that's what it's worth now because someone bought it for that. That's like, I'm doing this auction. You'll see, it's the dumbest thing to assume what something's worth till people... Because guess what? I'm selling my auction. I'm not just selling the heart. I'm like shilling the auction.
Yes.
Which will help drive the price of my heart up.
Yep.
The other person just sold on eBay. You would have bid 10,000 on it. I would have bid 10,000. I didn't even know the auction existed till it ran out.
That's the thing. People just listen to influencers. Like, honestly...
Well, don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless they have, again... Talk about like player content. If the person giving you advice on a deck has won with that deck or has won anything, you listen to him.
Yes.
But what you got to understand is like a lot of the investment stuff, unless someone's showing you their bankroll, like going, this is the account, I started at $5,000 and now I got 15 and I sold cards and this is how I did it. Unless someone's showing you, anytime someone says like, we said that's a $15,000 deal, we have no evidence of that. So just take it with a grain of salt, as we'd say. Just take it, but like, you can obviously, you've probably seen most of the cards. You might value that at 20 and some people value it at 10.
Yeah, exactly. it's
irrelevant. And it depends on where friendly we see each other around. So we're, and this is very safe. He's in my house. Very different to you doing a deal with an American. Where you got to do insurance and $200 worth of it. Guys, it's not everything's obvious. Not everyone knows everything.
Just don't listen to these influencers. Like, they got their own agenda. Like, honestly, just think about it this way. If someone not to say names or anything, but if someone cries about how much they lost in Monarch just to get like sympathy that they're a player, and then chill out 15 like their freaking investing podcast when they just made a video crying about how much they lost in Monarch, I wouldn't listen to that person. I'm sorry, I just wouldn't do it.
Choice.
I just wouldn't do it. Honestly, I'm not going to brag. I've never lost money in FAB, not only because like I haven't recognized the loss by selling something for less than I paid for it, but it's just like you pick your spots. You don't have to buy at the hype to make 3 times what you made. If I buy a Null gloves for $200 and sell it for $220, and I have 15 of them, I made 10% of my money, and that's just way better than that's way better than you can expect realistically, especially in a short turnover time.
In 2 years, 10% is good.
Yeah, but people are expecting like, I'm going to buy, I don't know what's expensive here. I'm going to buy a library.
I think they're expecting quick.
Like, I'm going to buy a library for $700, and I'm going to sell it for $1,200. It's not going to happen. No.
Well, let's put it this way: it's not supposed to happen.
Yes,
right.
It can.
Did it happen in MetaZoo? Sure. Did it happen in FAB early days? Yes. Yep. Not supposed to happen. You shouldn't be trying. Like, I'd say this all the time. If you went on Alpha Investments channel and Rudy's saying, "I bought 10 pallets of this set," It's already too late to invest in the set, guys.
Yes.
Because he said it. Let me tell you. He said it. Sorry, here's how the time frame goes. He did it. Then he called a couple of his friends, possibly, if there was stock left. Like, because that's what I would do, right? If I had a great deal in front of me and I couldn't afford the whole thing. I've done this with Nick. We just haven't done it yet. I'll go, Nick, do you want, like, you know that big collection I did, the video? I told Nick about it first because I'm like, I wasn't sure if I'd buy it. I'm like, Nick, it's an Australian. Do you want it? He's like, no, I don't want unlimited cards. And then I took it. That's exactly what Rudy would have done way before he made the video. And then the guy's notorious for posting videos months after recording them because he's busy and he queues them up. Like by the time you hear about it, it's too late. If things are in a phase like a big explosive growth phase, it's too late for you.
Exactly.
Like, by the way, you've got a lot of crew. I believe you got in early. I saw the prices of some of your crew boxes, $124. He bought them before there was a craze. He didn't buy them thinking these will go up to 1,000. He bought them going, I'm going to buy some, open some, hold some at retail. By the way, my advice is, before we sign off, that's what I'd be doing with Everfest. If you want to open a case, buy 2. Everfest has a chance not to go to $1,000, but if any set right now has a chance to go to $1,000, it's Everfest.
Well, and crew can go to $1,000.
Yeah, crew's the higher. Like at retail, you can still buy Everfest for $120 locally, Australian. I think it's 90 something.
A lot of things translate for the business. Like if you look up opportunity costs, I'd recommend someone young trying to get into this thing, learn about opportunity costs, because if you're spending, if you're shilling $10,000 on one card, you could be doing that with 20 lower, cheaper cards, and you have more range.
Yes.
And so
what I like to do is, if someone's got an Alpha box and an Arcane Rising box, I buy way more often to try and get freebies, like the whole set of things you guys saw. I got some free packs out of it. I got a free Monarch Master set out of it. Is it worth a lot? No, but a Monarch Master set with the Fabled in it is easy $1,000. Like it's probably $2-3 in the near future because of the work someone had to put in to do it. Think that way, and 100%. I wouldn't be aiming for, I've got $5 buy one box of Alpha. That's not smart.
That's ridiculous. Yes.
And guys, opportunity cost, as someone who knows a little bit about it, means you keep cash.
Yes.
You never ever spend your bankroll ever on anything. If you got $10,000 to invest, you spend $5. You spend $8 max. Especially right now because the market's low, you may spend more than you keep the cash. But in general, never spend your bankroll.
And then, unless you're getting some crazy deal that you can easily quick flip and then regain your money.
But that is an opportunity. That's the point. That's why you keep the cash, because someone might pop up a heart for $5,000 and you have $5,000 to buy it for.
Say this pops up for $3,000.
And you know you can sell it.
And you want it. No, and it's just like you buy it, you want to sit on it, and then another one comes up, $2,700.
That's opportunity.
And then all of a sudden you've paid $3,000 for one. You can't afford to buy this other one because you've already spent $3,000 for this one, and then no one's going to buy your one for $3,000 because there's one on the market now for $2,700. That's the thing that you got to think about.
You are gambling, and you should never gamble the house. You bet you're disposable, and then you wait. That's
exactly.
Guys, we're going to head off. Thanks for watching. We didn't get you Majestic. I'm sorry, but...
That's okay. You got a good case.
All right, guys, remember, subscribe to Fab School, Matt Rogers, Nick Butcher. Their channel's coming up.